be scheduled for one fall. And will be refereed by PWA Hall of Famer.
How do you boo the Fitz? What is that?
Like the Fitz, Fitzpatrick.
How do you not love the Fitz?
Making their way to the ring first.
This man made his LPW debut last month. The Mexican Devil, El Asesino, but he did not come alone this month. Shotgun Syd Greed at his side. These two don't like you and they don't care that you don't like them.
Making their way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, and a different Clearwater, Missouri. They are the team of Shotgun Syd Greed and the Mexican Devil, El Asesino.
Syd Greed is not all there, but he is. If he can be harnessed by El Asesino, he can be a great asset. I mean, he's looking at things, he's talking to things that aren't there.
And their opponents.
And they're set to go toe-to-toe with two members of the Clandestine Society. Michael Richard Blais and Stephen Crowe. Michael Richard Blais, a couple of weeks ago, coming off that incredible Infinity Gauntlet. You have to imagine that his body still not 100%. In fact, that body may not be 100% ever again. But he don't give a damn. This is what he loves to do. And look at El Asesino. His eyes are locked on MRB. These two have tangled in the past. MRB and Stephen Crowe taking a walk through another great big crowd here at the Rec Room in South Common, South Edmonton, Alberta. Taryn from accounting, we'll see her a little bit later. She's going to scramble it up, but right now, big brother, little brother are going to take on El Asesino and Syd Greed. And man, we're only 2 matches in and we've seen a lot. And there is still so much left to go. Top up your beverage, grab a snack. Hopefully you're saying nice things in the chat on Twitch. I don't have access to it. But I'm sure there's all sorts of nice things being said about the $10,685 that Michael Richard Blais and the rest of the crew raised for the Starler Children's Hospital here in Edmonton. And perhaps saying some not nice things about Syd Greed and his dishevelment, if you will. Up Fitz, Michael Fitzpatrick, trying to maintain some semblance of order in this one. Those Blais brothers going to two-step their way into your heart. And we are underway. Syd Greed, Stephen Crowe going to start this one off. And I talked about the evil smile of Jack Pride earlier. I don't know if this is an evil smile as much as just a crazy smile on Syd Greed. Stephen Crowe going to lock on that side headlock. And I can only imagine the discussion being had by Seven right now. I don't know. I have a feeling that Mars, the specialist, perhaps not in the same dressing room as his stablemates, if they even are stablemates. Because I think Mars feels he sold himself out, and he's got to come to grips with that and come to grips with the fact that he sold himself out, but he won. Stephen Crowe trying to escape the grip of Syd Greed, able to do so. Waist control for the Rhinestone Cowboy. El Asesino trying to shut down the cheers for Stephen Crowe, one of the most popular athletes here in LPW. Great dexterity shown by the Rhinestone Cowboy, and he's going to take control of that left arm. Ooh, hard headbutt from Syd Greed. That is a not fancy way to get out of a hole, but it's pretty damn effective. Reversing that Irish whip. Syd Greed holding on. He tried to back body drop him over that top rope. Crowe able to put the brakes on. And I think El Asesino has had enough. Not exactly impressed with the work of his tag team partner so far. Syd Greed not going to take that line down. He tagged in. He wants a shot at MRB. Syd Greed, Michael Richard Blais, left arm control. Great athleticism to escape that. Locks on that side headlock. And after that violent encounter we saw with TJ Cannon and Marginal Specialist up next at the conclusion of this bout, we're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned street fight. Asesino's had enough tagging himself in. He runs right into a hard shoulder tackle from God's gift to wrestling. Welcome to the match, El Asesino. Complaining to the referee about a mask pull, if you will. I don't think the Fitz is buying it. As I said, these two have tangled previously, no love lost. Shoved off to escape that headlock. Oh. Asesino firing back with a hard shoulder tackle of his own. Blais right back up to his feet, and Asesino pissed off to say the least. Hard shoulder tackle again by Blais. And the game plan of Syd Greed and El Asesino not exactly working well, but hey, when in doubt, go to the eyes. The eyes are the groin of the head. That is a shrewdism. Assisted lariat from the ring apron inside the ring. Nicely done. A bit of tandem offense. Syd Greed mocking Michael Richard Blais, calling for that brainbuster. He got dumped over the top down to the floor. Blais, he was looking for that slingshot. Syd Greed wanted no part of it. Back inside the ring, and he hurled his body like a human missile, sending Blais into the fourth row. But he made the tag, I believe, to Stephen Crowe, and I saw Asesino make the tag before that sickening dive. Death Valley driver from Asesino. Escaping it too. Blais having a coffee on the floor. Oh man. Takes all kinds here at LPW. We love our fans. Ooh, hard chop. Crashing into the chest of the Rhinestone Cowboy. Greed making his way back to the corner. Blais doing the same, suffering the effects of that violent dive. Referee back turn. Syd Greed going to take advantage. And the tide definitely turned in favor of this villainous duo. Some extra velocity on that leg drop. Going to go for the cover. Jack Pride, I'm sure in the background, now trying to keep his house in order, as later on tonight he will make his first defense of that LPW Scramble Championship, and there's a lot of amazing talent involved in that match. Man, two knees right in the back. We know Stephen Crowe likes to use those knees. Perhaps Syd Greed giving him a taste of his own medicine. Wrenching back with that knee driven in. curving the spine the incorrect way. Referee in position to see if the Rhinestone Cowboy wants to give it up. And look at the look on the face of Syd Greed. That is an unsettling young man. Handful of hair. Takes the Rhinestone Cowboy right back down to the mat. MRB pacing in the corner, shouting instructions to his little brother. Syd Greed trying to pull those two shoulders out of joint, out of socket. Again, the fit's in position to see if Crowe wants to give it up. He's going to try to get back to his feet. Able to bring those arms forward, firing in those elbows. Oh man. Irish whip, but at the last possible second, just raking the eyes. Very unique offense from Syd Greed. This kid, he's not all there, but he's scrappy. And now tandem offense, Asesino stomping away. Snapping over that vertical suplex, scrambling over to make the cover. 2 count only. Much to be made, as we always do, of the scrappiness, the tenacity of the Rhinestone Cowboy. Mocking MRB before wisely sending Crowe back into the friendly corner. Not friendly for Crowe. Tag made, Syd Greed now legal. Ooh, back elbow on target. Shoved off into the ropes. Using those knees as he's often known to do. And this might be the opportunity Crowe needs to get over there and try to make that tag. The body of Syd Greed in the way. The fans want Crowe to make that tag. Syd Greed, the shotgun, making his way over to his corner. And we might see a wholesale exchange in this match. And we do. Asesino legal, Blais legal. Duck that clothesline coming in. MRB dragging Syd Greed back inside. Ooh, hard kick right to the face. Big elbow for Greed, and Blais going to go 2 for 1. Hard knee lift. Greed charging in, but got caught by Blais. Into the corner. MRB forcing Asesino to DDT his own partner. I don't know if that's a wise decision, slapping the face of Michael Richard Blais, but nonetheless, Greed got dragged out of the ring. Slingshot over the top. MRB took out Greed. And now MRB scaling the turnbuckles up to that top rope. Looking to do what he believes he does better than anyone else. Calling his shot high atop the rec room. 450 landed on his feet. Asesino able to avoid. Caught him coming in. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And 1 for the Rhinestone Cowboy as well. Repositioning the body, gut wrench. Able to right the ship and power bombing Crowe onto Blais. Unbelievable. Is it going to be enough? MRB able to get the shoulder up, but man, that took a lot out of him. Shotgun back in the corner. And he's going to make the tag to an unsuspecting and unhappy El Asesino. Planting MRB. Nicely done. Greed looking to follow up. He's going to go high risk. All the way up to the top. Senton backsplash on target. Will that be enough? 2. Blais kicking out. Asesino refusing the tag at first, but thinking better of it at first. He told him to do it himself. Power slamming Blais down. Asesino, death from above indeed, went for that frog splash. Nobody home. Blais through the legs of Asesino, made it to the corner, tagged in the Rhinestone Cowboy. Springboarding up to that middle rope, leaping knee right between the eyes of the Mexican Devil. Using those feet, those knees. Hard impact offense from the Rhinestone Cowboy. Nice back elbow. Asesino hit the canvas hard. Clandestine Society firmly in control. Ooh, man. See the way his head snapped back from hitting that turnbuckle. And we're going to get Western here at the Rec Room. Stephen Crowe charging in with those knees on target. And I think Syd Greed had enough of that, but he got low bridged over the top, down to the floor. Taking a seat in the front row. There's bodies everywhere. This match is chaos. Stacking Asesino up in the corner. Blais going to deposit Syd Greed underneath. And we might get two for the price of one. Some tandem Clandestine Society offense. Chopping them both down. Blais immediately scampering out of the ring. Trying to keep things legal. Oh man, a millisecond. I thought this one was over. I think a lot of the fans did too. El Asesino got that shoulder up with a millisecond of space between the canvas and the hand of Michael the Fitzpatrick. Blais hung up to dry over that top rope. Asesino crumbling in the corner just after making the tag to Syd Greed. Greed picking his spot. He tried to plant Blais with that flatliner like he did before. MRB put the brakes on. MRB muscling Syd Greed up. Could be that brainbuster. Great show of power from the leader of the Clandestine Society. Firing Greed into their corner. Ooh, man. That running knee on target tag. Stephen Crowe now legal. Hurtling at light speed into the knee. Ooh, hard kick to the back of the head. Stomp on the sternum. And Syd Greed in a bad way at the hands of the Clandestine Society. Crowe butterflying the arms. Asesino trying to come to the aid of his partner, able to do so. Blais got out of the way. Stephen Crowe not so lucky. Super kick from MRB. Blais caught him coming in with that lariat, driving the base of the neck into that top turnbuckle. And Michael Richard Blais scaling to the middle rope with shotgun. Syd Greed on his shoulders. Asesino trying to put an end to whatever Blais had in mind. And everybody converging on that corner. Man. All four competing for positioning. Asesino on the shoulders of MRB. Syd Greed and the Rhinestone Cowboy climbing on top of them. And everybody just collapses down to the floor. My God. Everybody just tumbled to the floor in an ugly fall. Crowe back in the ring with Syd Greed. Blais back in the ring. El Asesino might be dead. I don't know where he is. I can't see him from my vantage point. Clandestine Society scaling that middle rope with Syd Greed. Might be looking double superplex. Great show of power from the Clandestine Society. Syd Greed, the recipient of the double superplex. And things not looking so rosy for the tandem of Shotgun Syd Greed and El Asesino. Tag to the Rhinestone Cowboy. And a magic killer from the Clandestine Society. And they're going to get the win. The Clandestine Society standing tall. They got the win, but it damn sure wasn't easy. God's gift to wrestling and the Rhinestone Cowboy. Oh. And 7 have reappeared on the stage.
Now, 7, do not encourage him. 7 has been here since the start of the year. And what have we done? Run roughshod. It started with the Rads. We put them in their place. And now it's your turn, Michael. You and your little clandestine society. Oh no, don't worry. We know about you too, Steven. You and wherever Taryn is later on, we're gonna show you who the big guys are. You know what? Yeah.
7 making their intentions known. They plan to target the Clandestine Society. Blais trying to come to the aid of his brother, and he got low blowed. And now, Stephen Crowe at the mercy of Jack Pride and TJ Cannon. Hang on a second, here comes Mars with a steel chair. And again, Mars, the same look on his face he had moments ago at the end of that matchup. Mars standing alongside, perhaps making the save for the Clandestine Society, evening the playing field. Jack Pride exposing his back, daring Mars to hit him. Mars took out MRB. Mars taking out Stephen Crowe, and I believe it doesn't take a genius to figure out. Oh my God, pile driver on the chair. Here comes Taryn from accounting. 7 scatter, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I believe Mars's choice has been made. He went to that dark place to win that match, and I think he liked it. And I believe 7 are a strong and bonded unit. And Jack Pride got exactly what he wanted out of that battle between TJ Cannon and Mars the Specialist. He got a unified 7, and this spells all kinds of bad news for everybody here in LPW. MRB able to get to his feet. Stephen Crowe not so lucky. Clandestine Society trying to make heads or tails of what the hell just happened. They won the match, but perhaps a new war beginning between the Clandestine Society and 7. I mean, Spencer looks flabbergasted. I don't blame him.